Alright, here's that 45 WL stroker motor again. This time I got the cylinders on it. And in the cases I got the Sportster crank stuck in here. It's 4 5/8 inch stroke right now. And externally this thing all looks stock so far. So you can see we still got the Sportster pinion shaft in on this side. Got the Sportster sprocket shaft on this side. Right now there's no end play at all on this thing, it's just a zero clearance. Put a full width Sportster crank in it, not a cut down like S&S does it. And this has the big shafts and stuff in it, unlike the stroker cranks you buy from everybody else. It's just a lot stronger way of doing it. Anyway, these are just a set of cylinders I got laying around here for mock-up. These are 60 overs. Anyway, you can see how much pop-up you get. Stock, they only go up about to here, and then these come up a little higher. So, you can see how much higher these things come up. Get that damn glare out of here. So they come all the way up to the bottom of the top ringland. So that's a pretty good pop-up right there. It does it on both sides, just like it's supposed to. Anyway, that's where we're at on that. This has got the stock intake spigots in here still. Here's the stock manifold here for a trike. Real small. 45s, WLs aren't much bigger. Anyway, we're going to take this out and we're going to flop this out and do run a K-model manifold on it. This is a K-model cylinder right here. You can see a different port between the two here. Big difference. So here's the manifold for the K-model. See, there's a slight difference in size here. So ports are a lot bigger between the two. So this is what we use on their WRs and KRs. They take these big ones here. Anyway, you can see how it more or less fits right in there. Just have to change out all the nipples around and stuff, and then you run a 4-bolt linker carburetor in there, and you can see a different size between the two ports there. So then we can make a big change on these things when you open it all up. So anyway, that's that. So here's our stock 45 motor here next to it for a comparison. You can see the baffles in here. We had to cut all this stuff here out of here, make room for pistons to come down. The back ones are semi-cut away already. And like I said, this got the little stock spindly rods in it. So the other one had the Sportster rods in there, which are a lot stronger, a lot bigger. So anyway, here's our little tapered shaft motor sprocket. You can see how much offset between the case halves it is. And this is our big sprocket shaft here out of a Sporty. So here's the sprockets there. It's a stock 45 sprocket here. It's held on with a taper. So it would go on like that. And these two here are our Sportster ones we got. 60 style, has the offset inside of the sprocket here. It's our 70 sprocket here, which has the seal spacer offset. They're both three-row chains. 45 is a double row, but it's the same pitch chain, so you can put a 45 chain right on there, no problem. These are 34 too, and these are smaller, so you can see there's a difference in size between the two. So that's an improvement. So anyway, our chain lock, we'll have to make up some space and stuff here to get this to come out we want it. This one we can pretty much put all the way against the inside, which we don't need to be. This one here, if you set it all the way inside, would be just about in the right spot. So if you look at your distance between there and the one over here, it's about the same. So I still got room for a nut out here on the outside edge. See, there's the threads down there. So And we're going to convert this over to a Timken bearing. Right now it's just got a roller bearing in here, like stock, but you can't run a roller bearing on a soft shaft. So this has to be all cut out. We'll put a Timken in here, and we'll put an actual real seal in here to seal the oil into it. Make it work a lot better. We've got to figure out what we're going to do in our valves up here. These valves are pretty small. Here's our stock 1 5/8 valve here that came out of the motor. This one's sunk down here from lots of valve jobs. It should be sitting up a lot higher. This here's one of the valves out of my race bike, my smaller ones. See how they're a little bit bigger. Still got a lot of piston clearance though. So we'll take out this little small exhaust valve and probably move up to like an XLR exhaust valve size, 1 3/4. So you can see how much better that looks in the motor here with real valves in this thing. So it makes them look a lot better. And this way, when you open up your valves here, you're going to have some serious amount of air coming in. And goes the ammo's again. We'll probably have some kind of a pop-up piston here. K models run pop-up pistons, which are, they come up about 150 thousandths, which is about here. So right now we're a little bit higher than that. Get rid of this stupid light, you can see better. So I haven't decided what I'm going to do on the pop-up yet. I'm going to either do a flat top or a dome piston on it, and we'll play around. Depends on what I want to do on the heads. But anyway, that's where we're at right now. The next thing is we got to go ahead and get the Timken conversion stuff made down in here, which will be a new press and insert. And then we'll take this motor part here and convert it over to a stroker also. That'll be our next one. And I got a couple of these I'm working on. So anyway, that's where we're at right now. We'll keep you posted.